France stands at a crossroads. The nation is grappling with a pivotal moment in its history, one that could redefine its political landscape for years to come. The political landscape trembles, and a sense of unease grips the nation. Citizens are increasingly anxious about the future, as the traditional political structures they have relied upon seem to be crumbling. The recent dissolution of the National Assembly by President Emmanuel Macron has only deepened the drama. This bold and controversial decision has sent shockwaves through the political establishment, leaving many to wonder about the future direction of the country. This unprecedented move throws French politics into disarray, setting the stage for a potentially seismic shift in power. The dissolution has created a vacuum, and various political factions are now vying to fill it, each with their own vision for France's future. The stakes could not be higher. The decisions made in the coming months will shape the nation's trajectory, impacting everything from economic policies to social norms. At the heart of this unfolding drama is the meteoric rise of Jordan Bardella. His rapid ascent in the political arena has been nothing short of remarkable, capturing the attention of both supporters and critics alike. The young, charismatic leader of the far-right Rassemblement National Party has captured the attention of the nation. Bardella's ability to connect with voters, particularly those disillusioned with the current political system, has been a key factor in his rise. Bardella's message of economic nationalism, social conservatism, and skepticism towards immigration resonates with a growing segment of the French electorate. His platform promises to prioritize French interests, protect jobs, and maintain traditional values. His ascent reflects a deep-seated discontent with the status quo, and exposes a yearning for change that traditional parties seem unable to satisfy. Many voters feel that the established parties have failed to address their concerns, leading them to seek alternatives. The political establishment, long accustomed to the predictability of left-right politics, now faces a formidable challenge. Bardella's rise has disrupted the conventional political order, forcing established parties to rethink their strategies. Bardella's brand of populism, with its emphasis on national identity and cultural preservation, disrupts the established order. His rhetoric appeals to those who feel left behind by globalization and rapid social changes. It taps into anxieties about globalization, immigration, and the perceived erosion of French values. These concerns have been simmering for years, and Bardella has skillfully brought them to the forefront of political discourse. This potent mix of factors has injected a level of volatility into French politics unseen in recent memory. The traditional political alliances are shifting, and new coalitions are forming, creating an unpredictable and dynamic political environment. The outcome of this struggle will have profound consequences for France and its place in the world. The decisions made by French voters and their leaders will not only shape the nation's future, but also influence global politics, as France remains a key player on the international stage. As French citizens debate the future of their country, the world watches closely. The choices made in this critical period will reverberate far beyond France's borders, affecting international relations, economic policies, and cultural dynamics. Particularly noteworthy is the engagement of the younger generation. Many young people who have grown up in a rapidly changing world are now stepping into the political arena, bringing fresh perspectives and new energy to the debate. Protests and rallies have become a common sight in cities across France, as citizens from all walks of life voice their opinions and demand change. This heightened political activism is a testament to the deep-seated desire for a new direction. The media plays a crucial role in this unfolding drama, providing coverage and analysis of the events as they happen. News outlets, both traditional and digital, are filled with debates, interviews, and opinion pieces, reflecting the nation's intense interest in its political future. Political analysts and commentators are working overtime to make sense of the rapidly changing landscape. Their insights and predictions are eagerly consumed by a public hungry for understanding and clarity. As the French flag waves in the wind, it symbolizes a nation at a pivotal moment. The choices made now will determine the path forward, shaping the future of France for generations to come. Despite the uncertainty, there is a sense of hope among many citizens. They believe that this period of upheaval could lead to positive change, bringing about a more just and prosperous society. As political leaders debate and strategize, the eyes of the world remain fixed on France. The outcome of this political earthquake will be felt far and wide, influencing not only the future of France, but also the broader global landscape. Macron's decision to dissolve the National Assembly sent shockwaves through the political establishment. This unexpected move has left many political analysts and citizens alike questioning the future of France's governance. This bold, some might say reckless move reflects the president's growing concern over Bardella's surge in popularity. Bardella, a prominent figure in the far right, has been gaining traction among voters disillusioned with the current administration. By calling for new elections, Macron is gambling that he can rally the electorate against the perceived threat of the far right. He hopes to consolidate his support base and present a united front against the rising tide of extremism. He is betting on the French people's aversion to extremism and their desire for stability. Historically, the French electorate has shown a preference for moderate policies and leaders who promise continuity and peace. The initial reaction from the markets was one of uncertainty. Investors and financial analysts were caught off guard by the sudden political upheaval. The CAC 40, France's benchmark stock index, dipped noticeably in the hours following Macron's announcement. This dip reflects the market's immediate reaction to the potential instability that could arise from a prolonged political battle. Investors, always wary of political instability, adopted a wait-and-see approach. They are closely monitoring the situation, waiting for more clarity on the political landscape before making any significant moves. The possibility of a Bardella victory, with its attendant uncertainties about economic policy and France's future in Europe, sent a ripple of anxiety through the financial world. Bardella's policies, which lean towards economic nationalism, could potentially disrupt France's current economic trajectory. The dissolution of the National Assembly injects a high degree of volatility into an already uncertain economic climate. Businesses and investors are now grappling with the potential implications of this political maneuver. Businesses thrive on predictability. They crave political stability. The current situation, however, has thrown a wrench into their plans, making it difficult for them to forecast future economic conditions. The prospect of a Bardella-led government, with its promises of economic nationalism and protectionist policies, has raised concerns within the business community. Many fear that such policies could lead to trade barriers and a less favorable business environment. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining the market's confidence in France's political future. As the political landscape continues to evolve, both domestic and international investors will be watching closely to see how the situation unfolds. The outcome of the elections will not only shape France's political future, but also have significant implications for its economic stability and position within the European Union. Public opinion is also a critical factor in this equation. The French people are deeply engaged in the political discourse, with many expressing their concerns and hopes for the future. The outcome of the elections will be a testament to the will of the people and their vision for France's path forward. Economic analysts are busy dissecting the potential impacts of the political changes. They are considering various scenarios and their possible effects on the market. Their insights will be invaluable for investors looking to navigate this period of uncertainty. France's role in the European Union is also under scrutiny. A shift in political power could alter France's stance on key EU policies, affecting the broader European economic landscape. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. In these turbulent times, the French flag stands as a symbol of national unity and resilience. As the nation faces these challenges, the spirit of the French people will be crucial in navigating the path ahead. Amidst the political and economic turmoil, everyday life in France continues. The resilience of the French people, their commitment to their values, and their hope for a better future will guide them through these uncertain times. Jordan Bardella represents a new breed of European politician. He is a figure who has managed to capture the attention and imagination of a diverse electorate. Young, articulate, and media-savvy, he possesses a charisma that belies his years. His speeches are not just words, they are performances that captivate and inspire. Bardella understands the power of image and messaging in the digital age. He leverages social media platforms to amplify his reach, ensuring his message resonates far and wide. He connects with voters on an emotional level, tapping into their anxieties and aspirations. His ability to empathize with the struggles of everyday people sets him apart from many of his contemporaries. This ability to resonate with the electorate, particularly among younger voters disillusioned with the status quo, makes him a formidable force in French politics. Young people who often feel ignored by traditional politicians find a voice in Bardella. Bardella's political platform centers around a potent mix of economic nationalism and social conservatism. He advocates for policies that prioritize the French economy and protect it from external threats. He appeals to those who feel left behind by globalization, who see their jobs and livelihoods threatened by outsourcing and automation. His rhetoric speaks directly to their fears and frustrations. His promise to protect French workers and industries from foreign competition resonates with a segment of the population struggling to adapt to the rapid pace of economic change. These promises offer a sense of security in an uncertain world. Beyond economics, Bardella taps into a deep well of cultural anxiety. He addresses the fears many have about losing their cultural identity in an increasingly globalized world. He positions himself as a defender of French identity and values, which he claims are under threat from immigration and multiculturalism. This stance appeals to those who feel their way of life is being eroded. This message resonates with voters concerned about the changing social fabric of France, who yearn for a return to a more homogeneous and culturally unified society. They see Bardella as a guardian of their traditions and heritage. Bardella's ability to articulate these anxieties, to offer seemingly simple solutions to complex problems, lies at the heart of his appeal. He provides clear, straightforward answers in a world that often feels overwhelmingly complex. His engagement with the community goes beyond mere political rhetoric. Bardella is often seen in local neighborhoods, listening to the concerns of ordinary citizens. This hands-on approach strengthens his connection with the electorate. At town hall meetings, he addresses local issues with a level of detail and understanding that reassures voters. His knowledge of local problems and his willingness to tackle them head-on make him a trusted figure. In debates, Bardella's sharp wit and deep understanding of policy set him apart. He is not just a charismatic speaker but also a formidable debater who can hold his own against seasoned politicians. His supporters see him as a beacon of hope, someone who can bring about the change they desperately seek. They rally around him, energized by his vision for the future. Campaign events are charged with energy and enthusiasm. Bardella's ability to connect with voters on a personal level, to make them feel heard and valued, is a key component of his success. On national issues, Bardella's stance is clear and unwavering. He speaks with conviction on matters of national importance, ensuring his message is heard across the country. In press conferences, he handles questions with poise and confidence. His ability to navigate the media landscape with ease further solidifies his position as a leading figure in French politics. Despite his conservative stance, Bardella has managed to unite a diverse group of supporters. His message of economic protectionism and cultural preservation resonates across different demographics. He engages with different communities, understanding that the future of France lies in unity rather than division. His efforts to bridge gaps and build a cohesive society are a testament to his political acumen. As he continues to rise in the political arena, Bardella's influence grows. His recent electoral successes are a clear indication of his growing popularity and the trust the electorate places in him. Looking ahead, Bardella's strategies for the future are focused on solidifying his base and expanding his reach. His vision for France is one of strength, unity, and resilience in the face of global challenges. Bardella's impact extends beyond his immediate political career. He is inspiring the next generation of leaders, mentoring young politicians who share his vision and passion for France. On a personal level, Bardella's commitment to his family and his values is evident. He often speaks about the importance of family and tradition, reinforcing his image as a leader who practices what he preaches. As he contemplates the future, Bardella remains focused on his goals. His journey is far from over, and his influence on French politics is likely to grow in the coming years. With a clear vision and a dedicated following, Jordan Bardella is poised to shape the future of France. His blend of charisma, conservatism, and a yearning for change makes him a unique and powerful force in the political landscape.